All right. All right, finally all set up here. Maybe this might be record time for getting the stream up and running. Let's position some things up here. All right, there we go. Actually, let me just log in real quick. Yeah, guys. All right, where is my actual login? I've got too many Webflow accounts, unfortunately. So, logging into Webflow is a nightmare sometimes. Extensions. All right. What are we making? So, in here, just off screen, logging in. All right. Oh my God, Windows. Okay. All right, here we go. Probably gonna need the old Figma to see what we're working on. We're working on this piece right here. All right. What is this about? No. All right, gotta get this guy up and running. So here's what we're building today, if we can get to it. So we got this resource here where you can download a bunch of assets and whatnot, but then it's really this piece that we need to sprint to create. I'm thinking of just using Webflow's default dropdown for this. And yeah, just kind of figuring that out. So here, let's just kind of get started, I guess. First, the div. Let's make this into a button tag. There we go. So now it's a button tag, and with Webflow, if you got a button tag, it automatically adds a whole bunch of stuff, namely a background and all that. So, don't have names, I don't think, for these. Let's see. So this is kind of like an action card, I guess. We can sort of call that action card container. Or I guess We'll do action card as like the component, and then inside of this we can do action card container. It's a bit redundant, but this is the thing I'm going to transform into an actual component. Everything will live inside of the container. I'm going to just kind of do this sort of quickly and just see where we end up here. Let's add the border of this light gray. This project doesn't have all of the variables in it, which is okay, but yeah, I don't even have border radius on these things yet. 0.25 rem, I guess. We'll start trying to standardize certain things just to, you know, kind of be good, I guess, about things. So border radius, we'll create a new, we'll call this small, maybe, I guess. And then we'll create a new collection called border radius, and the value will be 0.25 rem. All right, so at least, you know, we're kind of building on top of things right now. Okay, next thing is we need a header blurb situation. I don't know if my Figma's, yeah, that's okay. I'll just keep it like over here, maybe. There you go. All right, be switching back and forth here. All right, back into here, we have our action card container. It's got the border radius. It's got this gray. I think that's like my actual like border color. We'll see. I'm still sticking with the primitives for now, just to get this out the door. Okay, so let's drop a div in here, and maybe we can call this action card header. And then inside of the header, we'll drop a heading element, put that to H3, probably makes sense, and also a paragraph for our blurb. Okay, we'll keep everything sort of as is. I don't know why the paragraph has like a center on it. Oh, because we're inside of a button. That's another thing I guess that's happening is the alignment itself, unless I already worked on some of these, no. Yeah. So this button, you'll see it's got, yeah. I don't know where is, yeah. So this button element is just rogue and giving us a whole bunch of centered alignments and things. So we don't want that. We'll go into action card and just do our resets in here. Same with the backgrounds. We'll just kind of remove that. And then, yeah, I think that's all good. And then in here, just reset the alignment as well, because I have no idea what is responsible for that. It wasn't that. It's not this or that. Yeah, someone is responsible for that. Okay, within the container, let's now add a padding on it. I also don't think, yeah, no, this is a pretty bare bones site, so it doesn't have all the latest and greatest that we want. I just want to see what my padding is here, 16. On the rem side of, well, that's just one rem, I guess. Maybe I'll also, like, as I do this, just start creating variables. Spacing, I guess. There we go. So this is at least as I, you know, continue to work on this website, I'm at least kind of steering it in the right direction, beginning to convert things into, you know, just using variables, all the good stuff, basically. Okay, so this one, let's check out what heading style H3 is. It's fine for now. We can add a margin bottom on this, maybe. Small. It's not the greatest type treatment right there. This is actually way smaller. This is body, so it's like 1 rem. My H3 here is 1.75, so that's not great. So we'll do heading style H3. I'll add a combo class of body and just change this to 1 rem. And in the spirit, again, of keeping up with this stuff, let's body, I guess. And then here we'll do something like font sizes, maybe. And 1 rem is good. Cool. That looks so different. What the hell? Oh, because the paragraph is 1 rem? Body, 1 rem. Okay. I guess that's the same size. I don't know why that looks so different. We'll do download all files as the heading here. That's static. And then maybe I will also do a span potentially. Or actually, yeah. Can I do a span in here? No. Is there even a span element? I've actually never used a span element before. No, I don't think so. Because that's really what would be nice right here. I guess I could use like a custom element and then call this span. Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. Sick. Okay. And then here I'm gonna just have the text be the name of the resource, and then just wrap this in a div block, and then here we can do heading or action card heading title, I guess. And then we'll just kind of like flex that way, do something like that, and then do like a 0.5 rem. What's like natural? Trying to match that space. So this one I'm going to, yeah. And then we'll do bold. Is there a bold? There you go. So at least as we add more stuff to this, it will kind of just, you know, make a little bit of sense. Okay, so next in our heading title, we'll add a little space down here of not 1 rem. What do I have? Maybe it is 1 rem. No, it's like 12. So that's going to be... what's 12? Come on. Come on. Okay. What's this? What's this? 0.75 rem. Okay. Oh my god, dude. There we go. So here, margin bottom of 0.75 rem. So these are kind of primitives. Oh, whoops. So I am just kind of doing it this way. So I have the actual primitive value as the name. Makes it a little bit easier. There's this whole thing of like using like 150, you know, like a little bit more divorced with the name, but get everything you need and one computer download zip file containing all available 2D, 3D CAD assets. I think I'm not gonna try to personalize this one. Since we're in a template file, it's always gonna be this. So I think we'll just make the call that we'll do it that way, and that's okay. And then now that we have this all set up, we'll then add a div block and just call this action card CTA. It's not the greatest name, probably. I don't know, button container maybe. And then in here, we can now drop in our link block. Current, no. I want this to get URL from the zip. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then this link block, we'll style this as a button. Now, I don't remember if I have, no, yeah, it's wrong. Gosh. Do we even have a button outline? Let's see, whoops, not it. Utility style guide, maybe? It's a good amount of design debt in this project since it's such a kind of a big website. Button is light. And then is there a, there's the icon. Button is dark. And these aren't even really components, so maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah. We'll continue with not having components, which just like makes me a little feel some sort of way about it. So back to down here, button is light. Let's add a button text in here. What is it? Download all files. So this will be the button. How come my is light is that just lying to me? This is the problem with kind of design debt. You can't trust the style guide. So go in here. Button is dark. Yeah. Oh, is secondary, I guess. What's this one? This one is button is light, so I don't understand why this would be any different. Let's just grab it, I guess. So back to our entries template, we will, thanks Mario. We'll go in here, settings, button is light, oh, right. What is secondary? God, it looks like that. That looks terrible. It makes me really tempted to just redo some of these things. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start creating my own stuff here. This outline. Why not? And then again, this will be kind of like the start of our new design system. Okay, I just want to detach, reset. Oh, detach, just get rid of that. And then same deal with our borders here. We'll do, I guess the gray. What do I have in here? Oh, it's red. So we got color red. Cool. And then the hover for this will be text. Do I have a hover here? Yeah, full red, white text. So we'll go in here, go back to hover. Background goes to our red. The text stays like that. Perfect. And then now let's go back to the default state. So this is outline, and I will add just kind of adding some stuff in here. It looks like that is already taken somehow, but that's all right. Nice. Yeah, surprisingly that Todoist like video took a little bit long, but it's a good way to build out navigation and be able to let your clients like update navs and stuff, instead of like, you know, clicking and doing all this crazy stuff. I found it kind of helpful to do it that way. Let me grab the thing in here, copy that SVG, go back in here and drop in our, should I put my, yeah, inside of this, I guess. SVG import to the rescue. Just paste that in there. Paste that in there. There we go. All right, so there's our SVG, and let's just say small, extra small. So, yeah, extra small. Cool. We got our extra small. Just flip that around, and now we got our button. Okay, cool. So, let's see. Next up is we need some separation here. So inside of action card button, kind of don't like doing margin top. I like to just keep everything flowing vertically. So in this action card header, let's just add a 1 rem. We'll want 2 rem probably. So let's go ahead and create that. Put it under spacing, and we'll do 2 rem here. Save. Okay, so we got our 2 rem, so that is looking good. That is basically that, I guess. Where am I? Oh, here we go. This link, auto, okay, cool. Sweet, so let's just make sure that we're targeting the correct one here. The zip, that's perfect. Let's change this to just something a little bit full zip package, maybe. It's a file, not a package, but whatever. Gotta make sure we're thinking about our clients here. So, okay, cool. So now I have this action card as a component. I'm not gonna, I really should, but we'll keep it like this for now. And then the next step is to take a look at the drop downs I have here that I kind of just whipped up really quickly. It's not great. And so I think what we're gonna do is, if we take a look at this and how this is all working. Yeah. So I think this area will be a drop down. We'll still be inside of our action card, but then we'll have like a drop down. All right, so let's build that out. Actually, all I have to really do here is copy paste this action card here, and instead of a button, okay, fine. Changed my mind. Gonna just convert this into a component. This is our little action card. It'll be in blocks. I'll do descriptions later. Actually, that's interesting, because how does this work outside of this? So if I just go to something like this page, maybe. and just kind of plop it in. Yeah, it's got a dynamic element. Okay, so that was stupid. I had a feeling that would happen, but that's okay. I just have this need to make everything into a component is the problem. All right. I'll just do that later. Okay. So we've got this all set up, and what we need to do is just duplicate that and open this up, get rid of this button, and put this inside of here. There we go. And then now we are good to go. All right. So our drop down, we can change this to action card, maybe something like that. Make it 100%, and just since this is kind of like a standard Webflow thing. All right, so that's happening. Cool. That's exactly what we want technically. Keep this there, and then also we want to make sure that, well, yeah, we'll add animations and all the goodies later, but I think this is kind of where we want to be. Next step is to, what time is it? Okay. Let me open up, kind of going crazy without any sort of music here. What? There we go. Move this over there. All right. All right, so we got the download, we got all of that stuff here. I'm just trying to find what's next in our setup here. And also, all right. So we got that. So here's the Figma prototype. We've got a header. What is happening? All right. We got two different groups here, a main and then this en. And then over here, it's actually even more ridiculous because it has tabs. So we're gonna work on, let's just focus on this one first maybe, and then kind of just take it from there. Hopefully this music is not distracting, but here we go. So actually I need that open. Gonna need that at some point. So let's open this up. A part of me wants to do this with a completely custom dropdown, but we'll roll with it. Okay. So inside of dropdown, we got that. I'm gonna grab this combo class and drop it in here as well. This toggle will zero out all of our stuff here. And actually, I could just grab this class. Button is outline is icon. Right? Kind of? Yeah, I could do that. So drop down toggle, I'll just do button is outline is icon. Okay. There you go. So now at least that sort of looks like that. Although, yeah. This is a little crazy how it has a folder and then a drop down. I think it just needs to just have the icon, the downward arrow icon is all we need. So let me grab that, copy SVG, go back over here. Oh, I guess it's in there already, so that's fine. Now, why is it that this thing is for some reason turning red? Let's see. So we got the action card. Oh, I think I somehow specified this. Where is this coming from? Button. Oh, I got this stupid class. There we go. What's making that red? There we go. Is outline color red? Who's making you into that color? Probably this drop down. This is kind of why I hate, yeah. This is why I hate these Webflow components, because they tend to just override random things. So what do we do? I guess I'll just make this toggle red. One too many classes there. I know Webflow kind of hates that. So we'll just override it. And that's kind of like the annoying thing about Webflow. Like on the designer, it'll tell you that your type is red, even though it's clearly not. But my icon is correct. Yeah, so a lot of random things. So you got to just double click into things sometimes. All right, so from here, I need to just make sure that on hover, this thing goes to white. Right, and then over here, if we look at this one, we don't need that to be, yeah. So there it is. That's our setup. Although I don't think it's the right SVG, so I'm gonna grab that one and just drop the correct SVG. So in here, SVG import, the old trusty import. Let's take a look at what I had for this icon, embed extra small. So going back here, icon, embed extra small, get rid of this guy. There you go. Okay, so now if I open this guy, what's supposed to happen? It's that. Why does it look so thick? Might have to go like extra small. I'll fix that later. Okay. So the one thing that I have here is, or where's my Figma file? The thing I have here is the well, I guess it kind of just opens up. It's a weird interaction I got, but I don't even remember how I landed on that. That's okay. So I'll make that happen. So let's open up that, I guess. And then when it's showing, we'll do a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm going to leave this trigger here for now, but essentially what's going to have to happen is this guy will magically go up here to give us that like closing setup. And that would hopefully, yeah, we'll worry about that later. And here, let's take a look at what we have in the drop-down list. So our drop-down list, let's keep the drop-down list zeroed out. And this will kind of just be the default things that Webflow gives us. Okay, so here, let's just get rid of that, get rid of that. All right, so because this is specifically targeting a Webflow generated or pre-made component, I'm not even gonna touch it and override it some other way. Okay, so then we have the list of items. Keep closing that. We have a title, and then we have a title for each of these collections, right? So you can go in here and check out where the padding's coming from. It's this guy. So let's get rid of that padding. And then let me just see here. Okay, so we got rid of the padding there. What's this collection? 2D assets. But I do need, I think we're gonna have to implement the old CMS nest here probably, because I need to target here's the 2D assets. Yeah, and then in here, measurement option. Okay. So we're gonna have to filter out and get the measurement system in here. Okay. So I do need. Do I need to embed it? Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. So we have text block. Yeah. Okay. Please note. I don't know what that's telling me. Oh. To the 2D CAD resource, go to add a resource. Do I not have it? What do I have? What is this? This is getting it from the resource URL. Oh, did I just drop the wrong? Yeah, it's just the wrong thing I'm getting here. All right, well, now I gotta disconnect all this shit. There we go. Now we can go back in here and... Oh no, I do have... What? Okay, whatever. I do 2D assets, yes. Oh, I know. How do I just get the... Why am I blanking on this? I just want... This is the multi-ref, yes. CAD resource entries. What am I missing here? CAD resource entries, got it. And then the source is 2D assets. Yes. And then I want to drop in the, what do I want? I only want to show if that 2D asset is, maybe I do something like this. I don't know, I'm blanking on this. Add filter. Measurement system equals imperial. Yes. And then also filter the product reference. This is a weird way to go about it. Here's my entry. I have 2D assets. Got it. And then I have the 3D assets. But how do I access the frickin' thing inside of it? Right, let's go back here. 2D assets, so now we know we're in 2D asset Wonderland here. And then if I go into here, well, I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Kind of done this a million times, and what is happening, dude? Okay, my Webflow UI is no longer working, so that's good. All right, back to this, show. Okay, let's nest a collection first, maybe. And then in here, we'll do, oh, please add a multi-reference or multi-image field to the 2D CAD. Oh, I think, wait, I'm so confused. Because it's just a switch, so... Right, so why can't I filter out? The hell? Multi-reference, yes. UI state. Let's go back in here. The file type, right, is an option. And then why does it want me to have a reference? That's so weird. Is this actually like what needs to happen? This seems wrong. This is just a test. This is a test. Because this totally doesn't feel right to me. Like, what's the point of this? What's the point? Oh god, I hate this change. Q to publish, I think. Okay. So now, when we're in here, do I have... Yeah. Wait. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for like something called filters, which is stupid. Okay. So back here, we need resource. Oh my god, that's so funny. What do I need? I need the measurement system equals imperial. That's it. Sheesh. Okay, now I could go back in here and like delete whatever the hell I just made. Oh, it's gonna be connected. Yep, we're good. What did I just do? Okay, no, we're good. All right, so back in here, art 457 test 1. 457 test 1, what is that? Oh, I'm not even loading the correct thing. So that's an issue. Back in here, God, it's such a pain to be doing this. 2D assets. Okay. This is referencing to the assets. I'm not going crazy, right? And the visibility, the conditional visibility, for this item. Well, first of all, I guess I need the file or the URL from the resource URL, I guess, yeah. And then conditional visibility for it. We want this element to be visible for the measurement system that is imperial. Got it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So now this will only appear if the measurement system is imperial. That's right. I think that is right. So I'm gonna wrap this in a div, and we could call this action card drop down list. I guess it's like a list group, if you will. Let's first update our CMS here. Our 2D CAD connector test 1. Add 2D CAD connector test 1. Measurement system, imperial. We'll make one of them imperial, I guess. And then another one metric, just so we have some reference. Okay, back to the world here. So for the imperial, which is this one, I do want to add a heading of H4, and this will be, what did we call it? Main? seems like a weird way to title that. Okay. I guess this really should be Imperial. And then put that up here. Make this one text size small. That's super small. Heading H6. Not at all close to the design I got, but that's okay. Maybe H5, I don't remember. None of these work. Whatever. CC. You know what I'll do? I'll do list heading. No, list group heading. Okay, so for list group heading, we'll go dim gray, make this all caps, and reduce our font size to, we'll create a variable here, is it 1 rem? Where are we? Where are we? Where's my pages? Cards? Yeah. There we go. I want to zoom in. There we go. What is this? Font size 14? Why won't you tell me what that is in rems? 875, no. I thought I had a little converter in here that just shows you what the rem sizes are. It is 0.875 anyways. Okay. Whoa, what's happening here? Font size, so let's add a variable of 0.875 rem. Collection font size is 0.875 rem. Again, these are primitives, so I'm not naming them semantically here. So we got our list group heading. For the most part, we're probably going to want the same bottom margin for these guys. So let's add a much smaller value, 0.5 rem, spacing 0.5 rem. There we go. Next up, let's design this guy. Just kind of just like a list item download button looking thing. So let's wire this up to the name of the resource, and the download is that. Go here. We need the old SVG import. Paste that in. Paste that in. Uh-oh. Did it just do it twice? No, we're good. Okay. Settings, text, or not, icon. Did we do extra small? Yeah. Why not? We'll just leave it at that. Okay, this button is kind of an issue. It's got white background on it because of button. His icon is left. CC is subtle. And this really just removes it. Okay. So now we have this. I really should just make our own button. is subtle. Why not? So it being subtle makes it like not have a background color. Let's get rid of that. And then it's subtle. And I guess we'll also put it to block. Should be a modifier class probably. Is icon, which flexes it like that. Okay, and then now if we go to hover, on hover, I think you just make it all red probably. And then get rid of the borders. We don't need that. We don't need a radius. Yeah. Actually, there is a border, but we'll leave that for now. Okay. What's happening here? Going in here. Oh, got a border down here probably. Yep. Okay. Next, we will go back to hover. Oh, are they all black to start? Yeah. So let's just get back in here. Text color becomes red. So this button is subtle, is icon. We'll start off with the text color to be dim gray. No, we'll go black. And then also we'll get rid of the space. Yeah. It's a subtle button, so I don't have a problem going all the way to 0 rem here. Cool. Let's just play it. Yep, there it is. That looks awful. That's okay. That's expected. So drop down list. We will I guess here, who's got the, is it the header? Yeah. Okay. I think when it's open, we'll just do display none for this guy. Well, I think for now, we'll just keep it. And I can work through this later on. Oh, well, I do have an open marker right there, so. But then how am I going to close it? That's okay. Let's just try it. Okay. So we go in here, we open it, and then, okay. So at least I have that going. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Next up. Open this back up. Open this back up. So we got this. The next one is the other group. So over here, all I really have to do is copy paste. Maybe wrap this. Maybe I could do something like wrap and instead of cluttering up our DOM, I'm just gonna do something here, just like margin bottom, margin small. So now if I go to show, that's a huge margin. What do I got here? 1.5 rems. What's margin small? 1.5 rem. Oh, it's this gap that's huge. So let's take a look at what our H4 has. It has a 0.5 rem on it. We can go down to 0.25 maybe. Just get. Can I just get rid of this? Oh, well. I could just get rid of it altogether, I think. I think I had that before when it made sense because this thing had a background. So here I could just go right up against that H4. It's all good. Cool. So now our list group heading is just right up against whatever it has. It's okay. Cool. So now we also have a good healthy amount of target here, so a user can kind of get to this without having to target it. This one is metric. And then in here, choking. In here, I just need my condition to be... Wait, this is not right, actually. Just realized this is kind of wrong. Is it wrong? No, it's right. Hopefully it's right. Let's see. 2CAD test 2. That says metric, and this one's imperial. Okay, save. Publish now. Uh-oh. All right. Where the hell did my text go? Name, right? Measurement system is metric, so show this guy. Yes. Why? Something feels weird again. Oh, wait a minute. So confused. Wait, so 2D assets, yes. From the resource URL. The other one just doesn't have a name? Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Test 2, but it's right there. Oh, maybe it's because it doesn't have a resource URL? I guess. Republish, maybe? There we go. Back in here. Dude, what the hell? Where's my name, bro? Measurement equals metric. Save. This one. Measurement system equals imperial. I don't understand. I think I have to... Well, yeah, first of all, I just don't even understand why this is hidden. Oh, God, I hate the UI sometimes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Wait. Oh, I know why. Back to button, get resource URL, measurement equal. I don't understand. What's the property? This is products. Why is the measurement system a text? Maybe that's the issue. No, it's an option field, right? Yeah. Oh, I guess we could grab that text. I don't know. Okay. Name. That's the name. God dang it. Dude, how am I supposed to select the other one? Dang it, Webflow. Oh my god, Windows. Dang it, Windows. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Alright, measurement system equals metric save. Resource URL, yes, yes, yes. Why does it still... What the fuck is happening? Dude, there we go. Metric. There we go. Okay, Jesus. This is surprisingly frustrating, how long this is taking. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. They're here now. Everyone's here. It's all good. We got through that. I think that's it. That's everything we needed to do to implement that one. So now we got Imperial, and then we got Metric. Cool. I guess I could put the little X button over there. Let's quickly do that. I'm gonna go over here, grab this, and then go back in here. And when it's opened, we're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff here now. Maybe this is why I don't want to do all of this craziness right here, because it's so unique. So maybe this is more of a action card drop down, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. That might be the move. This will just kind of make our lives easier. I could just copy all of these properties, 7, 5, and 2 rem. So, wait, I already forgot, Jesus. 0.75, okay. Alright, yeah, this one I actually have to style the default Webflow element here just because I need access to that state of open. So I'm gonna do it right there instead of, usually I like to not touch and just reset the Webflow, the default Webflow component, or the pre-made Webflow component rather. But in this case, we do want to style it from here. Okay, so make this red and make the border red and give it a little radius, and then ask ourselves why everything is black. Good, good, good. They're all, yep, they're all black. Bruh. That's so annoying. I guess I still do have to wrap things inside of frickin' divs. That's so weird. Is it because of this? I don't want to give that a thing. So here, action, we'll reset that. And then in here, I'm going to do action card drop down toggle container. I guess we should call it trigger. Container. Now we can make it red and then just stretch this guy out, and also there's a couple ways to do this. I'm gonna do reset, do that, flex, spread it out, and now we're good to go, right? Cool. All right. The problem actually is if I'm stating the color here, I don't have access to that hover. Webflow is so annoying with this type of stuff. Keep it red too. Now I've lost like my hover abilities here. I'm gonna have to use a interaction for this, I guess, is kind of the move. That's okay. We'll worry about the interactions later, maybe. And for now, let's worry about the open state of this. So when we are opened, open, it's also kind of an annoying thing. Like originally you didn't see that open state. You have to like click it again, like the element inside of Navigator to see it. But you know, it is what it is. Okay. So when it's opened, we want this to be position absolute. Put it up on the top right, and that's it, I think. That's all we gotta do. Now, we don't want it to be there. We want that to be static, but we want this container to be relative. So now it's relative to that container. Oh. I think it's okay that this one is relative. So if we go to settings, open, yep, there he is. Then also what we want is well, I guess that's it. That's all we want really. And then we can use interactions to basically show our close and like, yeah, our close icon, I suppose. So I'm gonna drop a custom element in here. This is already a button, I think, so I don't need to make another button. So I can just grab a apps, SVG import, copy this again, and then paste it in here. Icon small, that's so small. Okay. Icon embed small. It's not the greatest design system because for some reason the embed is different than the actual small, so we'll worry about that at some other time. But what we do want is we want this thing to be red. Action card. I'm gonna start just going rogue a little bit. Close. So the close will be red. There we go. Cool. All right. I think that's good. Oh, I gotta well. Okay. Drop down. So in here. Let's set the default of this embed, this close, to display none and opacity 0. Maybe we'll preemptively, well, oh, that's good. Okay. And so now, if I go here, no. Now I can go to my main drop-down component, add an interaction here. Drop-down opens. So we'll add a new one. We'll call this action card. Drop-down, open. So if my thing opens, I want to hide this thing, this guy. So initial state, oh, I guess I could, well, I don't have variable set up, so kind of screwed. So first we'll reduce the, the initial state is opacity's on, and then also it's visible, flex. Cool. And then it will reduce an opacity. We'll ease out, quad. And finally, after it does all of that, we will set the hide and show to none. Good. And then I guess we can now trigger this one. So hide and show, none, opacity 0, and then in here I will then do hide and show, block, and then we'll do opacity 100. We'll also out quad that one, but this opacity needs to happen after it's been shown. Okay. I have the border on the drop down trigger itself. I guess this is where I could have done a variable, but it's okay. We'll just do border color to start, use the red, and then border color maybe at this point, go to 0, or not 0, but none. And then we'll be like that, right? Yes. Okay, next up, so that'll be open. Let's just hit save. I think I set that up right. I was kind of going fast. There you go. So definitely not the greatest animation there. But, you know, it's doing what we need it to do. So we just need to get the timing of that correct, and then get the close animation, and then we're done with that part. I haven't eaten today.